Good morning, students. Students, today I shall teach you the 8th chapter, that is Getting to Know Plants. And the points covered in this chapter are herbs, shrubs and trees. Next point, plant systems, root functions and modifications, stem functions and modifications, leaf functions and modification, and the last point is flowers and fruits. So let's begin with the first point, that is herbs, shrubs and trees. Students, if you look around yourself, you will find so many kinds of plants. Actually, there are about 2,50,000 types of plants on this earth. So, it is very difficult for everyone to study all these plants separately. So, we study the plants by making groups on the basis of some similarities. For example, we group plants into two parts on the basis of whether they bear flowers or not. The plants which bear flowers are called flowering plant, and the plants which do not bear flowers are called non-flowering plants. Examples of flowering plants are rose, sunflower, marigold, mangoes, etc. And examples of non-flowering plants are mossage, ferns, cactus. Some cactus plants bear flowers, but most of the cactus plants do not bear flowers. Okay, children? Similarly, if we group plants on the basis of size and nature of stem, plants can be divided into three groups. On the basis of size and nature of stem, plants can be divided into herbs. Three groups में divide करते हैं. First one is herbs, second one is shrubs, and third is trees. What are differences between these three groups? Herbs are very small in size. जो herbs group में है, जो plant है, उसकी size क्या होते हैं? बहुत छोटे होते हैं. They are less than 1 meter. Herbs are less than 1 meter. They are medium sized. They are between 1 meter, 1 and 3 meter. 1 and 3 meter height. इतने ऊंचे होते हैं. And the trees are more than 3 meter. They are more than 3 meter high. Okay, children? And stems of herbs are green and soft. Herbs have green and soft stem. क्या होते हैं? Green होते हैं इसके stem and soft होते हैं. And herbs have a few branches, only a few branches. Shrubs के जो stem होते हैं वो hard होते हैं. Shrubs have hard stem but not very thick. वो बहुत मोटे नहीं होते हैं. And the branches arise at the top of stem, near the stem. इसके जो stem होते हैं वो क्या होते हैं? Hard होते हैं but not very thick. वो बहुत thick नहीं होते हैं. And bear branches near the base of stem. Branches कहाँ पे होते हैं? Branches near the base of the stem. Stem के base के पास होता है. And trees, इसके stem कैसे होते हैं? तो trees have hard stems. इसके stem क्या होते हैं? Hard होते हैं. Brown colored होते हैं. कैसे होते हैं? कलर क्या होता है? Brown colored and thick. उनके stem क्या होते हैं? Thick भी होते हैं. And trees bear branches on the top of the stem. उनके stem के ऊपर में branches निकले होते हैं. So these are the differences between herbs, shrubs and trees. First, for example, grass. Example, are grass, wheat, mint. ये सब क्या होते हैं? पैडी. ये सब क्या होते हैं? पैडी. ये सब हर्ब्स होते हैं. Examples of shrubs: lemon, rose. Lemon, for example, lemon, rose, pomegranate, and trees like mangoes, neem, people. क्या होते हैं इसके एग्जाम्पल? मैंगोज, neem, people. These are the examples of trees. And children, you must have seen a plant of banana. Banana plant आपने जरूर देखा होगा. And it is more than 1 meter high. Banana tree is actually usually tall, but banana tree has green and soft stem, and it is actually hard. And this banana tree is the biggest herb. Okay, children. Now there are some other plants which have weak stem, and they are not able to straight upright. So plants having weak stem which cannot stand upright actually spread on the ground, and such type of plants are called creepers. For example, strawberry. Creepers किसे बोलते हैं? Creepers किसे बोलते हैं? So plants having weak stem which spread out on the ground and they cannot stand upright. So such type of plants are called creepers. For example, strawberry. And the plants having weak stem and which can climb with the support are called climbers. वैसे प्लांट जो सपोर्ट के सहारे क्लाइंब कर सकते हैं उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Climbers. For example, goat, grapevine. So children, on the basis of some similarities, we have divided plants into various groups. Now children, we will discuss about plant systems. And a plant has various parts, and all these parts perform different functions to keep the plant alive. Here is the picture of a flowering plant, and in this plant we will see different parts of a plant. Here is the part which lies inside the ground. This part lies inside the ground, and this part is called root system. So the part of plant which grow inside the ground is called root system, and the green part of the plant which grows above the ground is called shoot system. This is shoot system. So a plant has two systems, root system and shoot system. And in shoot system there are different parts. First, this part is called, this is called stem. This is called stem, and this is leaf of a plant. And these are the fruits. ये क्या है? ये fruits है. These are the flowers. ये क्या है? Flower है. And this is bud. So we have seen shoot have what? Branches, stem, flowers, leaves, buds and fruits. Now we will discuss about all these parts one by one. First of all, we will discuss about root. Let's discuss about root. Root. Children, you must have understood what is root. Root क्या है? So there are different types of root. In some plants, if you pull out some plant, you will see there is a main root like this. ये क्या है? Main root है. In some plants there is a main root, and from main root a number of branching roots arise, and such type of root is called tap root, and the main root in this root system is called taproot, and the branching roots are called lateral roots. The main root is called taproot and branching roots are called lateral roots. For example, mustard, peas, basil, radish, carrot. In these plants, there are taproots. And if you see some plants, you will see different types of roots. Some fine thread-like, fibers-like roots arising from the base of stem. And such type of roots are called fibrous root. कुछ ऐसे प्लांट्स होते हैं जिसमें देखोगे चिल्ड्रेन कि बहुत महीन पतले पतले बेस से, स्टेम के बेस से बहुत सारे रूट्स निकले होते हैं, उसको हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? फाइब्रस रूट्स. सो देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ रूट सिस्टम, टैप रूट सिस्टम एंड fibrous root system. Two root system, tap root system, and fibrous root system. Fibrous root system. And where we can see fibrous root system? In the plants of grass, maize, paddy, so on system. Now we will discuss about the functions of a root. Functions of the root. Functions of the root. There are three primary functions of the root. रूट के तीन प्राइमरी फंक्शंस हैं. वो और भी फंक्शन करता है बट प्राइमरी फंक्शन कितने हैं? तीन है. फर्स्ट, it keeps the plant firmly in the ground. It is the root which actually keeps the plant firmly in the ground. वो मिट्टी में प्लांट को जकड़े रहते हैं and that is why we have to apply some force to pull out a plant. किसी प्लांट को उखाड़ने के लिए हमें कुछ फोर्स लगाना पड़ता है क्योंकि उसकी जड़ें जो है मिट्टी में जकड़ी हुई रहती है प्लांट को. ओके चिल्ड्रन, नाउ so first function is it keeps the plant firmly, keeps the plant firmly in the ground, Second function, roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. सॉइल से वाटर और मिनरल को क्या करते हैं? एब्सॉर्ब कर लेते हैं and then roots transport these materials to shoot and different parts of the plant. With the help of root and stem, water and minerals are transported to different parts of the plant. प्लांट के different parts में इसका ट्रांसपोर्टेशन होता है. And ये ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कैसे करते हैं? So there are thin tubes. A set of thin tubes in roots and stem through which water and minerals are transported to different parts of the plants. And these thin tubes are called xylem. Xylem के through water and minerals को वो supply करते हैं different parts में. Okay children? Now we third function क्या है? It transports water and minerals. And third function of the root is to bind soil particles. यह soil particle को bind करता है and thus prevents soil erosion. वो soil particle को एक दूसरे से बांध के रखता है जिसकी वजह से जब बारिश होती है when it rains, soil erosion को रोक देता है, नहीं होने देता है. Okay children? So these three it prevents soil erosion. So these three are the main primary function of root. Now we will study about modifications of the root. Modifications of the root. Modifications of the root. There is a new term, modification. What is modification? Modification is change. Children, we have seen that there are three primary functions of the root. But in some plants, roots have to perform some other function. And to perform some other functions, there occur some changes inside the roots. And these changes are called modifications of root. इसको क्या कहते हैं? Modifications of root कहते हैं. So now we will see what are the purposes for which roots are modified. So first of all, roots are modified. First of all, roots are modified to store food. Roots are modified to store food. In some plants, extra food prepared in the leaves travels downwards. कुछ plants में जो extra food leaves में बनते हैं वो नीचे की ओर travel करते हैं, जाते हैं and gets stored in roots. वो root में store हो जाते हैं and that is why roots of these plants get swollen. वो फूल जाता है and we eat these swollen part of the roots. Edible part of these plants are roots. For example, radish, turnip, carrot. इस सब के रूट को, इन सब का जो पार्ट हम लोग खाते हैं वो क्या है? वो रूट है क्योंकि एक्स्ट्रा फूड इसी में स्टोर हो जाते हैं and this part become the edible part of the plant. Second, roots are modified to give support. Roots are modified to give support. In some plants, children, some roots hang from the huge branches of a huge tree. You must have seen the tree of banyan. Banyan tree को आपने देखा होगा and you may have seen some hanging roots arising from branches. उसके branches से roots hang कर रहे होते हैं and these hanging roots when reach the ground, ये hanging root जब ground में पहुंच जाते हैं then they fix themselves in the ground and give support the huge branches of plant. But so for example, this is banyan tree. You will see children, there are certain roots hanging from the branches. इसमें कुछ क्या है? This is the canopy. इससे क्या होते हैं? बहुत सारे branches नीचे की ओर लटकते हैं और धीरे-धीरे जब बड़े होके these roots reach the soil, reach the ground, they fix themselves to the ground and give support to the huge banyan tree and other huge trees. Okay children? For example, banyan tree, maize, screw pine, that is केवड़ा. इन सब में क्या होता है कि उसके branches से क्या निकलते हैं? रूट्स निकलते हैं और धीरे-धीरे वो रूट्स कहाँ पहुँचते हैं? ग्राउंड में पहुँच करके वो फिक्स हो जाते हैं और एक्स्ट्रा सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड करते हैं. The banyan tree of Indian Botanical Garden, which is near कोलकाता. Indian Botanical Garden जो कि कोलकाता के नजदीक है, उसमें about 900 prop roots. उसमें क्या होते हैं? Such type of roots are called prop roots. And in banyan tree, in Indian Botanical Garden near Kolkata has about 900 prop roots. So such type of roots are called prop roots. So we have seen there are two types of roots, tap roots and prop roots. These roots are modified form of roots. Now we will study about the stem. Stem के बारे में अब हम लोग पढ़ेंगे. Let's discuss about the functions and modifications of the stem. First, functions of the stem. Functions of the stem. Stem of a plant keeps the plant upright. It keeps the plant upright. Upright. Okay, children? Stem bears branches, leaves, flowers, buds and fruit. Second function, it bears branches, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits. Third function, it helps in the transportation of water, minerals and food prepared in the leaves to different parts of the plant. And water and minerals are transported through thin tubes present in roots and stem. A set of thin tubes are connected to the thin tubes of the stem to form xylem, and this xylem actually transports water and minerals to different part of the plant. And there is another set of thin tubes in stem which transports food prepared in the leaves. And let's do an activity to show there are some thin tubes in a stem which transports water to different parts of the plant. Let's do an activity. Children, take a beaker which is half filled with water. ये आधा पानी से भरा हुआ है. Okay, चलो. Now cut a balsam plant at the base of the stem and put that plant in this beaker. इस प्लांट को हम बीकर में रखेंगे. This is the stem. Okay, children. This is the flower stem. This is a balsam plant. And put a few drops of red ink into it. इस पानी में हम लोग कुछ red ink मिला देंगे. Then start it. इसको start करेंगे. Now leave the plant for 1 day. एक दिन के लिए इसको छोड़ देते हैं. Then next day, what will you observe? आप क्या observe करोगे? You will see some red lines in leaves and different parts of the plant. And if it has flower with white petals, you can easily see red lines in white petals. And these red lines are actually red water which is kept in beaker. So how did this red water come to all the part of the plants? Certainly it means there must be some thin tubes through which red water reach this portion. So it shows that there are thin tubes through which water is transported to different parts of the plant. So children, we have seen there are three main functions of the stem. It keeps the plant upright. It keeps the plant upright. It bears branches, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits, and it transports water, minerals and food to different parts of the body. Now we will discuss about the modifications of the stem. And as I have just explained modifications in root, and similarly in stems also there occur some changes in the stems to perform different functions, and these changes are called modifications in a stem. So let's discuss about the modifications of the stem. Why are stems modified? First, stems are modified to give support. Stems are modified to give support. Children, take some plants which you will see there are thin fiber-like, thread-like structure on the stem. Stem पर thin thread-like structure होता है, and these thin thread-like structures are called stem tendrils. These stem tendrils are actually modified stem, and when these tendrils touch a rough rigid surface support, then these tendrils coil around the rigid surface and help the plant to go up. वो प्लांट को ऊपर चढ़ने में मदद करता है. Suppose these are the tendrils of these are the stem tendrils, and when these tendrils touch a rough rigid surface, it coils around that surface and helps the plant to go up. उसको ऊपर चढ़ने में मदद करता है. Now, second purpose, stems are modified to store food. Stems are modified to store food. फूड को स्टोर करने के लिए भी स्टेम्स में मॉडिफिकेशन होता है. In plants like ginger and potato, stems grow downwards, and extra food in that downward underground stems, extra food prepared in the leaves is stored, and that is why underground part of the stem gets swollen. वो क्या हो जाता है? फूल जाता है, and we eat that swollen part of the plant. So हम लोग जो पोटैटो खाते हैं, जो जिंजर खाते हैं, वो क्या है? Actually वो modified stem है. And the third modification is to prepare food. Stems are modified to prepare food. Stems are modified to prepare food. Prepare food को बनाने के लिए भी stems में modification होता है. For example, children, cactus plants grow in deserts, and in deserts there is very little amount of water. Desert में पानी की बहुत कमी होती है, so leaves of the cactus plants get modified into spines. वो spine में modify कर जाता है, change कर जाता है to reduce the loss of water from the surface of leaves. तो and the green part we see of the cactus plant is actually modified stem. वो जो green फ्लेसी पार्ट हम लोग देखते हैं कैक्टस का. सपोज चिल्ड्रन ये कैक्टस है, और इसका जो हम लोग ग्रीन पार्ट इस पर क्या है? इस पर बहुत सारे स्पाइन्स निकले हुए होते हैं. ठीक है, ये स्पाइन्स निकले होते हैं, एंड द ग्रीन फ्लेसी पार्ट is actually modified stem, and this stem actually performs all the functions of leaves, and this fleshy stem can store water for a long period of time. So children, we have discussed about the root and the stem, and in the next video we will discuss about the leaf. That's all. Thank you.